Tonight on Apple Valley News Now at 6, we're talking about supporting small business owners and an event today to raise awareness.
And after a stormy week, get ready for a beautiful Easter weekend. All the details coming up on my First Alert weather forecast.
I'm Monique Ledesma with Apple Valley News Now. I'm at the St. Joseph Church here in Kennewick with the St. Joseph 5th grade class. They participated in a play in honor of Easter this Sunday. Find out what that meant to them, all that and more coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening and thanks for joining us on this Friday. I'm Alyssa Warner. For 15 years, Americans have celebrated Transgender Day of Visibility on March 31st, which is this upcoming Sunday. It's a day that Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us the city of Ellensburg recognized at their March 18th council meeting.
The City Council issued a proclamation acknowledging Transgender Day of Visibility and all of the ways in which transgender people contribute to the Ellensburg community as a whole. Honoring those in the military, elected officials, business owners, and healthcare workers who are also transgender.
And committing our efforts to make Ellensburg a city where everyone belongs and feels welcome.
It's a message that Ellensburg resident Rivka Hansen took to heart.
It means the world to me to be seen like this. The vast majority of my experiences here in this town have been positive. The vast majority of people are courteous, are understanding that I'm just a person. You know, even if they, might disagree with my lifestyle.
But Rivka says there's few dedicated spaces or groups in Ellensburg for LGBTQ people. CWU Equal, Kittitas County Pride, and Helen House, a safe space for LGBTQ youth.
My family does not respect me, honor me, associate with me really. And so to have the city reach out their hand and say, you are welcome here, is really important to me.
Rivka told the council they could also support trans people by supporting the vulnerable communities they're also a part of, investing in programs for veterans and people experiencing homelessness.
Improving the quality of trans lives in that space means also improving the quality of everybody else's life.
But as for what she wants for herself,
I just want to get my groceries, I just want to go to work, I just want to, do normal things. I'm not trying to do anything extra, I'm not trying to, do anything outside of the norm. I'm just a regular person trying to live their regular life.
You can read the full proclamation on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Reporting from the Acoma Newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Thanks, Emily. Today is also National Mom and Pop Business Owners Day, and we took a trip to Kennewick's public market where small businesses are everywhere. Now, sometimes these small businesses are overlooked. In November, we have Small Business Saturday, so this is similar to that day, but it comes, of course, at a very different time of year. Now, one business we've talked to, run by a local family, recently opened up their third location here inside the public market.
I mean, it's the opportunity to make something you dream. It's about dream, believe me.
Now, the Kennewick Public Market did close at 5 this evening, but you can check it out tomorrow and Sunday as well. And it's going to be a good weekend to be out and about throughout the Tri-Cities. Stacy, you've been telling us warmer temperatures are on the way.
Yeah, after a very busy week weather-wise, look at things are nice and clear through the Pacific Northwest. As you get into California, though, they're getting all the rain showers, and look at that snow once again across the Sierra Nevada. So active weather there. Quiet weather for us, which is good news. We did have that system move through our area, and I captured it on our time-lapse camera there in Richland. There that was. Remember, we had some lightning strikes, and then it moved off to the east over Pasco. So it was pretty quick moving, but we did see a couple of lightning strikes out of that system. Right now, though, beautiful, nice and calm and quiet tonight. 61 degrees. Winds are light at 3 miles per hour. Our sunset at 7:22. Partly cloudy and quiet, as I said tonight. Sunny and warm on your Saturday. A beautiful Easter Sunday. Good time for a visit from the Easter Bunny. Record-breaking temps are possible for next week. And here's a sneak peek of your Easter weekend forecast. Look at that. Easter Day is going to be beautiful. Temperatures right under 70 degrees with lots of sunshine. So a really nice weekend ahead. We deserve it. We earned that. More to come in your First Alert full weather forecast. Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacy. This afternoon, 2 fires impacted apartment buildings in different parts of our region. So in Kennewick, parents picking up their kids from school just before 3 this afternoon might have seen the large fire response at the Kent Manor Apartments. Fire officials tell us a fire started in one unit, but they say the saving grace was that the sprinkler system activated, and that in turn activated the alarm system, so people were able to get out safely.
The crews arrived and discovered that a sprinkler system activated due to a very small fire. The fire was extinguished by the sprinkler system. There's light smoke damage inside the apartment, a little bit of water damage as a result of the sprinkler system activating. Thankfully, everybody is out, no injuries to any of the occupants or any of the firefighters.
Now, while the fire was relatively small, we are told there was a large fire response. They say that was necessary because of the size of the building. The firefighters needed to have aerial trucks with ladders that could reach the roof in case they needed to. Over in Yakima, firefighters responded to an apartment fire at the Grand Hotel Apartments this afternoon. That's near 3rd Street and Yakima Avenue. A 911 caller told dispatchers smoke was coming from the 4th floor and people were evacuating. Now, arriving firefighters said they didn't see anything from outside. They did find a small fire contained to one apartment on the 4th floor. They quickly put it out. Fire officials say the 2 people who lived in that apartment were displaced. They've requested assistance from the Red Cross. Nobody was injured in this fire. The cause is still under investigation. Well, people breathe, so do animals, even bugs and plants, and according to researchers at PNNL, even rivers. I got an inside look at research that's changing the way that we understand our world.
The sensors will measure different parameters. The YSI, which is down here that I already threw in, and that one measures dissolved oxygen. And then this one measures conductivity, pH, temperature, and turbidity.
On the banks of the Yakima River on the first day of spring, field researchers are gathering samples and data.
This might look a little weird because I'm going to fill it up 3 times and let it overflow. So this is for dissolved or inorganic carbon, and we want no air pockets at all in there. So we fill it up 3 times to make sure that we flush it out and make sure there's no air bubbles or anything in there.
Breathing at its most basic level is getting oxygen in and carbon dioxide out. Your lungs do that automatically. With a river, the process is a little different.
Green things that are in the river photosynthesize, and so they bring in carbon that's in the gas phase in the atmosphere, bring it into their body, and then they can hold on to it. But then there's other processes that will release the carbon.
We want to understand really well what is happening in different river ecosystems under different river settings. And once we really have this understanding, we can put it into models. And these models are going to help us understand better the future of the world.
Sometimes the data reveals something unexpected. One example, the aftermath of a wildfire that ripped through tens of thousands of acres north of Natchez in late summer 2020. Wildfires normally change conditions in nearby rivers, but that's not what happened here.
We're going out there every month and we're like, we're not seeing anything. The burned site and the unburned site are the same. And then during snowmelt, so around May, we see this flash of difference. And so what was happening is that during that hydrologic connectivity between the upland environment and the river, we actually see this kind of influence of wildfire that's really showing up in the system.
It's not just wildfires. Researchers are also looking at what happens when a river runs dry and then fills up again, something they call intermittency.
Most rivers in the world go dry at least 1 day a year. Part of where the project is going is looking at cumulative disturbances, so not only wildfires in isolation or river intermittency in isolation, but together, and how the two of them affect the landscape.
Now, one of the really wonderful things about the research that's being done at PNNL is this data specifically about what's going on in the rivers is being shared online for free for anybody to use. We have links to all of that over on our website. Now, the city of Ellensburg is breaking ground this weekend on Unity Park, which is a new half-acre gathering space at 4th and Pearl Street. It's located at the former Rotary Pavilion site, which has hosted community events and activities for 40 years. Planning started back in 2018 on this almost $2.7 million project, which is being paid for now through federal COVID relief funds. The new park will have open turf area, a performance stage, public restrooms, tables, and chairs.
We really want this to be kind of an anchor for our downtown and really bring people here, keep them here for long periods of time so they can enjoy the local establishments.
Now, the groundbreaking ceremony is open to the public. It'll be from 10 to 11 a.m. Saturday at 4th and Pearl Street in Ellensburg, and they're hoping that the park will be open by early August. And it's going to be a great weekend to head for the park or outdoors for an Easter egg hunt. Stacey Lee has a look at some warmer weather on the way coming up in your first alert forecast. Plus, we're going to show you how local children harness their creativity for an Easter weekend tradition. We'll be right back.
It's Markdown Madness now at Mattress Depot USA.
Get slam dunk savings of up to 60% off.
Beat the buzzer, these prices won't last long.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Are you an experienced machinist? We have a job for you. Pasco Machine is hiring now. We offer generous wages, overtime, double time, full medical, paid holidays, and 4-day work schedule. Apply online today at pascomachine.com.
Hey Google, take me to Lookout Point.
Okay, navigating to Lookout Point.
Get 2.9% APR for 36 months plus $750 purchase allowance on most 2024 Cadillac models.
Wow. This new Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear is so soft and so smooth. I'm starting to get tearied away. Ah, thank you, Mr. Smooth Bear.
Designed with smooth tear edges, new Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has wavy perforations that tear so much better for a smooth, more enjoyable go.
Mom, you okay in there? I'm terrific.
Enjoy the go with Charmin.
It's time to play Get to Know the Raptors and Alice. Favorite food?
Pizza, duh. Ribeye steak, rare.
A bowl of cantaloupe the size of a swimming pool.
Favorite triple play attraction?
2 words, arcade. The entire Raptor Reef Indoor Water Park.
Zipline. It's great for talking with guests.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Cantaloupe, really?
Steak, really?
Our goal is to be in this community in 50 years, in 100 years. We're here to take care of this community that's taking such good care of our family. That's why we fully inspect our vehicles and certify everything, because it's just the right thing to do. It is kind of at the core of who we are, that we don't miss anything, that we catch every little detail. We have our customers' lives in our hands, so if they miss something, I mean, it's a huge deal. And so I give that speech to kind of every technician that comes through our door so they understand how important their job is. The most important part of our certified process is the fact that you get full transparency. We're here to make sure that our customers feel confident and comfortable with the decisions they're making. Buying pre-owned with McCurley means your vehicle meets a higher standard.
Find your way home in a Subaru certified pre-owned vehicle from McCurley Subaru.
At Mattress Depot USA, we realize your top priority is to get a quality mattress at a great price.
And it never hurts to do business with someone local.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Welcome back. The St. Joseph's Catholic School in Kennewick marked Good Friday this morning with an event showcasing students' creativity. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma reports St. Joseph's held their annual Passion Play, The Stations of the Cross.
The 5th grade class of St. Joseph's Catholic School were given a script to their Passion Play, The Station of the Cross, and the rest was up to their own wild imaginations. The class this year decided to go with a silhouette-themed play. I spoke to Jager Madison, who played the role of Jesus in the play. He says he knew he had to step up in the class and take the role.
I know no one would have been Jesus if I didn't do it. And of course, Jesus is the main character in the scene, so I just had to pick.
I was really proud of him that he stepped up and that he really wanted to have that main part and just really show that message of Jesus to the community and to his peers in the parish.
It meant a lot because I got to do it with my friends, and it felt really awesome to be Jesus.
Alicia Madison, Jagger's mom, says it was nice to see all the kids' hard work come to action with their play.
It was neat to see the whole group, how they all worked together. They did a lot of dress rehearsals, practicing the lines, and it just was really neat to see them actually acting it out and learning the true meaning of the Easter story.
As for her son, he says he has a message for aspiring actors.
Just dream big and have a good time. Don't really take any pressure on it.
Reporting in Kennewick, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Great to see that, and congratulations to those students. Now this weekend, the Pitbull Pen will be hosting a meet and greet and dog treat egg hunt. So that's coming up tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on 950 Aaron Drive in Richland. They'll have 24 dogs up for adoption to meet, ranging from Chihuahua puppies to large breed adults. We featured one of those on our morning show this week. Now, the Easter egg hunt is also open to the public, but the Pitbull Pen says you have to make a donation in order to participate. They're suggesting $5 a piece.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And things are looking nice and calm and pleasant. A few clouds floating around tonight on our Dust Devil Sky Cam in Pasco. Traffic moving along nicely for a Friday night. 61 degrees right now. Our winds light at 3 miles per hour. Our sunset tonight at 7:22. Let's take a look at our weather pattern over the next couple of days. There's that low pressure system sliding to the south. It's bringing all that rain and snow to the Sierras and into California. But look at us, nice and clear all the way through the Pacific Northwest. So looking for a great weekend. That pattern change will bring sunshine, warmer temperatures, and a gorgeous day on Easter Sunday. Warm and sunny days ahead. Now let's talk about rain. We had some rain showers falling through the area, and we've been keeping an eye on our rain totals for the month of March, and we're starting to catch up and be right where we need to be. In fact, we've got over the hump there in Hermiston, very close in our other cities, a bigger deficit in Walla Walla, pretty close in the Tri-Cities to meeting our averages for the month of March. So that is very good news. If you're hitting the road, traveling this weekend, looking good, going to have clear sailing into Seattle. Look at that, 0% chance of rain, temperatures in the 50s and 60s, those overnight lows dropping into the 40s. Portland also going to be a nice weekend, a little more cloud cover there, but no rain in the forecast. Temperatures overnight down in the 40s. If you're heading up north to the Spokane area, temperatures nice there. Beautiful weekend, no rain, going to stay nice and dry. Temperatures a little bit chilly at night, so do pack ahead for that. Welcome to April. Let's take a look at our averages for the month of April in Tri-Cities anyway. Typically we sit around 62 degrees at the beginning of the month. By the end of the month our average temperature is at 72 degrees, and we're probably going to get there already in the first week of April. Let's take a look at our temperature trends. Here we go. Monday will be right at the average for the end of the month, and even going above that, a full over 10 degrees above average. And then we're going to slide back down as we have a cold front that's going to settle in and move into the next, the end part of next week. There we are midweek, beginning of the week in Yakima, 16 degrees above the average, and then dropping down to average with that cold front moving through the area. So typically our average first day of 80-degree weather happens April 22nd in the Tri-Cities. We already hit that on March 19th, if you remember a couple weeks ago. Yakima, May 1st, typically for 80 degrees, but we're going to be pretty close to that for those warm days coming up. Partly cloudy, a little chilly tonight. Do grab a coat if you're heading outside. Temperatures around the area in the 30s. Tomorrow, sunny and pleasant. Look at that. Temperatures hitting 65 in the Tri-Cities. Upper 50s, close to 60 in the foothills of the Blues, Walla Walla area. 63 tomorrow. Here's to plan your Easter egg hunts out this weekend. We'll see those 40s in the morning hours. Should be comfortable by lunchtime. Light jacket required there, and temperatures in the 60s by the midday. 7-day planning forecast looking great in Yakima. There's your Easter Sunday, and the big slide down of temperature-wise happens Thursday and Friday of next week. Staying dry and sunny here in the Columbia Basin. A little shift in the weather begins Wednesday and Thursday. Walla Walla, you look great too, but showers coming back with a cold front on top of that for Wednesday and Thursday. And in Hermiston, looking beautiful there with a slight chance of showers Wednesday and Thursday. So overall, we're looking like a really nice stretch of weather. Enjoy that, then it'll cool back down later next week. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacey. Well, we talked a lot about concerns that robots might take people's jobs, but this is a new one. A robotic police dog is credited with taking a bullet, 3 of them in fact, for its team. We're going to explain what happened next.
Ready to bring your dream countertop to life? At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. This month, pay no sales tax at your local Richland or Walla Walla Floor & Home.
People don't really realize how much of an impact the feet have on the rest of the body. A lot of times people with knee pain, there's really nothing going on with their knee. The issue is actually stemming from the foot. So now we're predisposed to hip pain, low back pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that when the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy, you're gonna feel better, and you're not gonna have to spend so much time worrying and thinking about your pain.
See what we can do for you with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
With Dish, get the same TV bill every month for 2 years.
Hello? Oh God, I think someone's coming.
No price hikes, no surprises. Because surprising TV shows are great. Surprising TV bills, not great.
Let's get you some fresh water.
The 2-year TV price guarantee from Dish. Tuned in to you.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love it. Woo!
Whoa.
Oh, hey.
What are we, Steve?
Winners.
I love you.
Right now, lease a new 2024 Camry for just $319 a month. See your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com to learn more.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
So, all of us are here to talk about trading. Right now at US Cellular, you can get a new phone without having to trade in your old one.
Trade you my PB&J for that phone.
No, kid, you don't have to trade. See, $830 off any phone at US Cellular. No trade-in needed.
You drive a hard bargain. Boom. Chocolate milk.
You don't have to trade. I'll take the chocolate milk.
Okay.
Get $830 off any phone. No trade-in needed. US Cellular. Built for us.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is celebrating 29 years with a $150,000 anniversary Jeep giveaway. Beep beep, win a Jeep for $20,000 cash. Play with your Club Wildcard to earn entries every day. Or download our mobile app. Play the game and win bonus Jeep entries. Play with your Club Wildcard to earn entries and win up to $1,600 every Friday and Saturday. Then drive off in a new Jeep Wrangler or take home $20,000 cash on Saturday, March 30. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often. Celebrating 29 years.
Ready to bring your dream kitchen floor to life? At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. This month, pay no sales tax at your local Richland or Walla Walla Floor & Home.
Welcome back. A new study out of the United Kingdom predicts that artificial intelligence has the potential to eliminate more than 1 in 10 jobs. Other studies have estimated that number even higher, and the researchers warned that women or people just getting started in their careers would be the most at risk of being replaced. So the Institute for Public Policy Research is a think tank that came up with this latest report. They're saying that governments need to set policies to regulate artificial intelligence and how companies use it to prevent significant job losses and to harness artificial intelligence in a productive way instead. Now, that is actually something that state lawmakers here in Washington are already thinking about. This year, the legislature voted to create an artificial intelligence task force. We talked about that. The goal is to learn about the technology, including the potential benefits and potential pitfalls, and to come up with some suggestions for AI regulation. Now, the task force is expected to put together a preliminary report by the end of this year, but they'll have their final report finished by July 1st of 2026. And check this out, a robotic police dog is being credited with saving human and canine officers in Massachusetts by taking fire. That happened during a standoff earlier this month. The Massachusetts State Police Bomb Squad showed up with their robotic dog Roscoe to go inside a house and look for a person who was already suspected of shooting at police. Investigators say because they were able to send robots in to check that house, when the suspect started shooting again with a rifle, They say no people or canines were in danger.
In this case, a robotic dog went down there first and took the rounds that, could have been meant for somebody else. He was shot 3 times, once in the hand or the gripper, once in the elbow, and one to the body.
So Roscoe, unfortunately, is out of commission now. The suspect was arrested, by the way. Now, the company that made the robot is going to study it, but they are going to send a new one to the Massachusetts State Police as well. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, inflation ticked higher in the most recent report. Coming up, we're talking about some of the reasons you may find yourself paying more for fuel, separate from just everything is more expensive. That's coming up in the next 5 minutes.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
This is Ford Truck Month with amazing offers across an amazing lineup of Ford trucks. Get to Ford Truck Month. Lock in a 6-year rate. Get 1.9% for $72 on a 2023 F-150 only at your local Ford dealer.
The Honda you want is here. Driving the moment with the rugged and capable Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot. Find your adventure with great offers now available on the Honda you want. All from the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Why buy a mattress from Mattress Depot USA?
Low prices.
Every day, we beat any competitor's price.
Selection?
All sizes and brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic.
Customer service.
Our sleep specialists average 10 years in the industry. Check out our reviews.
Comfort guarantee?
120 nights worth.
Same-day delivery.
Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Local?
Born here, live here.
Come see us today.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus, get 0 down and 0% APR for 84 months or up to $2,800 off select Kubota tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
The road can be a crazy place. Uh-oh! That's why Less Sharp Tires fixes brakes, steering, and more. And those guys don't. Ugh, keep driving. I'm just glad Less Sharp puts my safety first, so I can backseat drive with confidence.
Right now, during our spring tire sale, save up to $80 on select sets of 4 tires. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest 16-page savings book. Pick up a copy in-store today. Save $6 on ExxonMobil 5-quart synthetic oil. Member price $22.99. Savory Prime 32-ounce chicken pet jerky is just $14.99. Campbell's Family Size Soup is 2 for $5. And pick up PMC 223 55-grain ammo for just $9.49. Find these savings and more in our latest savings book at Bi-Mart. Northwest employee-owned for 20 years.
Grocery outlet, bargain market.
This is Ford Truck Month with amazing offers across an amazing lineup of Ford trucks. Get to Ford Truck Month. Lock in a 6-year rate. Get 1.9% for $72 on a 2023 F-150 only at your local Ford dealer.
We have a health alert tonight. The CDC is warning about the rise of a rare but potentially deadly bacterial infection that they're seeing nationwide. The CDC says they're seeing more and more cases of Neisseria meningitidis bacteria, and rather than the children and teens that usually get sick, they're seeing cases in middle-aged adults. Unclear so far what might be behind those infections, but CDC says that doctors need to be on the lookout for symptoms like fever, headache, nausea, cold hands and feet, and then in late stages of the infection, a purple rash. There is an antibiotic that can be used to treat the infections, but you do have to get to them early. Let's talk about some happier news. It is Friday, and I'm pretty sure you are going to love what Stacy has to tell us in your First Alert weekend forecast. That's coming up. We do also need to talk about some road work plans that could slow you down starting Monday. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
The latest numbers show inflation is on the rise nationally, and that could mean an even longer wait before the Federal Reserve lowers interest rates. So the Fed likes to look at the numbers from the Personal Consumption Expenditure Price Index. That was up 2.5% year over year at the latest count. The Fed's overall goal is to keep inflation at 2%. They do that mainly by managing interest rates. Now, one of the factors that goes into inflation is how much you're paying for fuel. And while gas prices are rising fast all across the country, in Washington, they're going up even faster than the norm. Apple Valley News Now's Austin Reed talked to a local expert about what is driving that increase.
Rod Smith is the vice president of R.H. Smith Distributing, headquartered in Grandview. His family has been in the business of oil and gas since 1947.
Well, first off, crude oil is over $80 a barrel, hasn't been that high since October. And then we're moving into summer blend gasoline, so the refiners are producing a grade of gas that is more expensive. It happens every year.
The national average for regular unleaded is $3.53, but for us here in Washington and Oregon, we are a part of the top 10 states with the most expensive gas. Washington comes in at number 3, while Oregon is ranked 5th highest. Are there some reasons, though, for the uptick that maybe the public doesn't realize? Maybe some other reasons why?
Well, there's a local one. You know, the locks on the Columbia River have been closed since mid-January. And so there's no barge traffic coming up the Columbia to Tri-Cities, where there's normally barges that haul fuel into Pasco.
Smith tells me the river is set to open by this weekend, and that will hopefully help the supply issue, which could bring prices down a tiny bit. But there's more.
Well, recall that the Climate Commitment Act that went into effect January 1st of last year has increased Washington state gas prices, gas and diesel prices, by 50, 60 cents a gallon.
That law, introduced by Governor Inslee, caps and reduces greenhouse gas emissions from the state's largest emitting sources, allowing businesses to find the most efficient path to lower carbon emissions. There could be one final saving grace for us, though, and that is...
It's an election year, so sometimes that's a good thing for gas prices because they tend to not go up as much, but we don't know.
That was Austin Reed reporting. Now, one more thing impacting the global oil prices is the war in Ukraine, because a lot of the global supply of oil comes from Russia. A heads up for drivers tonight. On Monday, WashDOT is planning to close the eastbound ramp from I-182 to northbound 395 in Pasco for roadway repairs. They will also be closing the ramp from 395 to northbound, from 395 northbound to I-182 westbound. Now, that closure, again, scheduled for Monday and Tuesday. It'll be from 9 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. And there will be detours in place, but if you need to drive through the area, you will need to plan for delays. Fortunately, it should be pretty nice weather to sit in your car, maybe with the windows open, even if you are stuck in traffic. Stacey Lee joins us with your First Alert forecast.
Way to look on the sunny side, Alyssa. There you go. And speaking of that, look at this night we have. It is nice. A few clouds out there. We have the sun behind us getting ready to set at 7:22. 61 degrees. Winds are light. This is very pleasant this evening. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Do grab a coat. It is going to be a little bit chilly. Partly cloudy, quiet tonight. Sunny and warm on your Saturday. We have a beautiful Easter weekend in store. Great weekend for the Easter Bunny to hop on by. And record-breaking temps are possible into next week. Let's take a look at our temps, though, overnight. Like I said, a little on the chilly side, especially in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley with those temperatures right down to the freezing level. A little bit warmer in the Columbia Basin Tri-Cities. To me, 36 is pretty cold, so do grab a coat if you're heading out the door. So not a bad looking forecast going forward. Here's a quick peek, though, at Easter Sunday, just to give you a little sunshine in your evening tonight. And look at those temperatures. We're going to be in the 60s, close to 70 degrees in the Tri-Cities. More to get to in my First Alert full weather forecast. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacy. Pasco was one of the first cities in the nation to get a new sorting and delivery center from the United States Postal Service. Advocates say it should make getting your mail a lot faster and more efficient. Our Jessica Jalal got the chance to tour that new facility.
You could be receiving your mail sooner as a new sorting and delivery center has been positioned right here in Pasco. It's located at 3500 West Court Street. It's where the Pasco post office is, but it has expanded.
The carrier's casing equipment is new. The facility has new restrooms, break rooms. We have 2 brand new sorting machines for the back sorting. What else? We're going to get all new vehicles, and we have new parking lots and EV hookups.
The sorting and delivery center has new equipment that speeds up the package sorting process by 50%. The old system would sort about 2,000 pieces per hour, and the new machine sorts 3,000 per hour. However, it doesn't just stop there. Newer upgrades will be added in the coming weeks, which will sort 4,000 pieces of mail per hour. The machine scans the barcode on the package and then sections them out into bins that are organized by route and zip code. Before the new equipment, people had to sort the mail into bins manually. There's also a secondary machine that is smaller with 84 sectioned bins, whereas the bigger one has 150 bins. The Pasco Sorting and Delivery Center serves more than 100,000 addresses in the cities of Burbank, Kennewick, Pasco, Richland, and West Richland. It serves about 7 zip codes, and fun fact, the sections are color-coded corresponding to the city's high school colors. For example, the Kennewick sections are orange. The more than 100,000 square foot facility is one of the first sorting and delivery centers to be opened in the country. It's all part of USPS's 10-year plan to make mail delivery service faster and more reliable. Tri-Cities was chosen as one of the first 31 facilities due in part to the volume of mail. This area has the greatest amount of packages per route in Washington, and they're continuing to add more routes. It's also because of the continued growth of the Tri-Cities area. We spoke with the Postal Operations Manager of Southeastern Washington, Ina Butler, and she tells us this is great for the community.
It's going to speed up our delivery. It's going to enable us to do more same-day delivery versus next-day delivery. It takes away a little bit of the human error, and it also makes everything more visual. Every single barcode is read, so every person can track every package.
If mail is dropped off at 8 a.m., it will be delivered the same day. After 8 a.m., it'll be delivered the following day. The new center is USPS's attempt to modernize the old postal network.
Now, other benefits of the new facility do include things like smart lockers, mobile app self-service kiosks, rapid drop-off stations, and fingerprinting. President Biden has signed off on $60 million in federal funding to help get the Port of Baltimore open again after a cargo ship destroyed the Francis Scott Key Bridge earlier this week. The largest crane on the eastern seaboard is now in Baltimore to help clear the wreckage. That's an important step towards reopening the port.
We're talking 3,000 to 4,000 tons of steel that's sitting on top of that ship. So we've got work to do.
Step 1 of that is we're going to clear the debris from the channel. Step 2 is we're going to remove the vessel. And step 3 is remove the rest of the bridge debris from the waterway.
And when you have a chance to see that wreckage up close, you fully understand the enormity of the challenge.
Now, President Biden has said the federal government will pay the full cost of rebuilding the bridge. Experts are predicting that could cost hundreds of millions of dollars and could take years to finish. We saw a pretty turbulent week of weather, but it is all about to pay off for your weekend. Stacey Lee has a look at how warm it's going to get as we head towards April. Plus, we'll show you how WSU is working to get local high school students excited about agriculture. That's next on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
A restful sleep awaits at an incredible value at Sleepmore inside More Furniture. Get this 10-inch foam or hybrid mattress and pair it with this state-of-the-art Sealy adjustable base for only $9.99. Or upgrade to the 12-inch foam or hybrid mattress with the same base for only $11.99. Both mattresses have cooling features and a layer of memory foam to give the support you need and ensure your best night's sleep. This limited time offer is available only at Sleepmore inside More Furniture for less.
Stan, you're right. The only thing better than video games
are virtual reality video games.
Especially when you're in a player versus player battle arena.
And you're right about Hollowgate being another fun thing you can do at Triple Play.
Yes, I win another round.
That makes Roy 9, Stan 3.
Epic comeback incoming.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
If I wasn't too big to fit in there, I'd whoop them both.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Knowing these laws sets my truck wreck team apart. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the knowledge and experience to get you paid everything you deserve. Hit by a big truck? Our team knows truck wrecks and how to win for you. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
We're done.
What about these?
Looks right.
Quick! The Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty absorbs spills like a sponge and is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
New herbal essences, sulfate-free, packed with pure aloe and camellia flower oil your hair will love. And none of the things it won't. Hair that feels deeply nourished, soft, and lightweight. New herbal essences.
If you have a high school senior in your family, listen up. This message is for you. A college education is expensive. The Molly Davis Scholarship Program can help with up to $7,500 per year. It's easy to apply. Just go to yakimarotarytrust.org and click on the Molly Davis Scholarship tab. Hundreds of Yakima County residents have achieved the dream of a higher education thanks to the Molly Davis Scholarship Program.
Applications end May 1st, so apply today.
The Honda you want is here. Drive in the moment with the rugged and capable Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot. Find your adventure with great offers now available on the Honda you want. All from the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
What are the questions every couple should ask and answer before jumping into marriage, owning a home, and having children? Next week on GMA, oh yeah, we're going there. Before you take the lead. Next week on Good Morning America.
Welcome back. The Pasco School District is looking for parent feedback on proposed changes to their sex ed program. This week, the district hosted 4 day-long open house meetings, giving parents the chance to review the material that the district is considering for sex ed classes this school year. The district is hoping to get feedback from parents before they present their curriculum proposal to the board. And the director of instruction at Pasco School District tells us they're working hard to make sure that students are learning age-appropriate health and safety topics in school.
Sexual health education covers a variety of topics, including HIV and AIDS education, and human growth and development at the age-appropriate levels. It also includes healthy relationships, decision-making based on your family values and beliefs. It also includes affirmative consent.
You can find out more about the proposed changes and how you can still offer feedback to the district over on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. WSU's Integrated Agriculture Research and Extension Center in Prosser hosted students from several Benton County high schools this week. Our Riley Fitzgerald reports it is all part of the Gear Up program.
Staff at the WSU IREC introduced high schoolers to a world of agriculture they may not be familiar with. Shagun Akinbade is the Fruit Tree Certification Program Coordinator for Washington State, working at the WSU Integrated Agriculture Research and Extension Center in Prosser. He says agriculture isn't just the work done outside.
But there are other aspects of agriculture that the students might want to work in future. So this is an avenue for us to kind of showcase what we do to stir up interest in those students.
Students learned a bit about where those products come from.
When they go to grocery store to buy, say, apple, for instance, there are so many things that goes into producing those apple fruit trees. So those are the things that we are kind of, exposing them to so that they are aware that it's not just planting trees and plugging your apples, but there are so many other background things, before you have your final product.
21 students from Columbia, Kiona-Benton, Riverview, and Prosser High Schools, along with staff, were introduced to several of the different programs going on at the Research Center. Researchers got a chance to shine and create engaging and educational demonstrations. Research partners with the Washington State Department of Agriculture presented about nematology and how produce gets to store shelves. Ag WeatherNet brought out top-of-the-line equipment used at weather stations. The Precision Ag group showed off their drones. And students got the chance to get involved in the Fruit Lab with a cherry breeding demonstration.
In fact, one of them was actually telling me that he would like to kind of work in this field, and so it's also an avenue again for me to let them know that they are always welcome to come in and apply.
In Prosser, Riley Fitzgerald, Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, on a very pleasant evening, let's take a look outside on our Legends Casino Skycam. Look at that. There's the big blob. It's getting ready to set here at 7:22. Our feels like temp 61 degrees. Winds are light at 3 miles per hour. So a very pleasant evening as we move forward. Now the weather pattern, we've had this system sitting out on the Pacifics, finally moving down south. It's bringing heavy rain showers once again to northern all the way down to Southern California, rain across the Sierra Nevadas. Now tomorrow the pattern change with that low moving down will give us clear skies in our area. Then here comes that high pressure building in, warming us up and giving us a beautiful Easter Sunday. Let's talk about those showers. We had a pretty tumultuous week shower-wise through the area, and it's been helping our rainfall totals for the month of March. We're catching up and almost to normal. In fact, Yakima is at their average and normal for March right now. We're just slightly above in Hermiston, a little bit of catching up to do in Pendleton, a lot of catching up to do in Walla Walla, but we're close in Tri-Cities. So good news is we needed those showers. Weekend forecast, if you're hitting the road for this holiday weekend, looking good in Seattle. No rain in the forecast at all. That's rare. It has for the last couple of months anyway. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s, those overnight lows in the 40s. If you're heading into the Portland area this weekend, nice weather there as well. Pretty mild, overnight lows down in the 40s. And if you're heading up towards the Spokane area, it's going to be nice and dry there as well. A few clouds moving in Sunday, Monday, but chilly overnight lows, so do pack some warm clothes. Let's talk about April. We're almost to April 1st on Monday, and typically we sit at 62 degrees for our average with those overnight lows above the freezing level, 72 by the end of the month. But going forward, we could see those temperatures really boost up here as we get into Monday, Tuesday. We could be at record breaking levels for those couple of days, but then we slide right back down below the average. We have a big cold front that's going to move through and bring some more active weather later next week. Above the average, 76 degrees in Yakima. That is 16 degrees above the norm for at least one day in Yakima. Now, if we hit 80 degrees, we definitely break some records. We made the earliest 80 degree ever in April for the Tri-Cities back on March 19th, if you recall. Typically, we don't hit 80 degrees until May 1st in Yakima and April 22nd in the Tri-Cities. So we could see that coming up as we head into the weekend. Partly cloudy, chilly tonight, temperatures in the 30s. Grab a coat. We're down really chilly there in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Tomorrow's going to be sunny and pleasant, 50s and 60s all through the area, as you can see. 59 Walla Walla, 65 Tri-Cities, 63 in Yakima. And planning your Easter egg hunts, grab those coats in the morning, but looking pretty mild and nice by lunchtime in the afternoon. If you have those Easter egg hunts planned, it'll be nice and pleasant. Here's a quick look at our 7-day planning forecast. Nice weather all the way through Tuesday. Then we'll start to see a shift again with cooler temperatures on the way. Same thing in Walla Walla and Hermiston. Nice looking weather there with a chance of showers moving through and those temperatures cooling way down Wednesday and even more so on Thursday. Still to come, we have our viewer weather photo of the day, so stay with us. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacy. And up next, we're talking about a big grant that's going to mean a quieter ride to school for some local students. And that is part of a much broader movement. Next.
It's Markdown Madness now at Mattress Depot USA.
Get slam dunk savings of up to 60% off.
Beat the buzzer, these prices won't last long.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota. Imagine all the slopes you'll conquer.
Sick.
Imagine all the sights you'll see.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay, how about you imagine dropping me off?
Right now, lease a new 2024 4Runner for $479 per month. See your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com to learn more.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome to Premier Woodworks, your premier source for custom cabinetry and full-service interior design. Our custom designs are brought to life with 3D images to help you visualize the final result. Our high-quality cabinetry is crafted with care and attention to detail. From kitchen and bath design to remodel project management, we're here to make your dream space a reality. Premier Woodworks, located at 109 North Washington Street in Kennewick.
This is Ford Truck Month. With amazing offers across an amazing lineup of Ford trucks. Make way for the event that only comes around once a year, featuring the new 2024 Ford F-150 and Super Duty, the North American Truck of the Year. Get ready and get to Ford Truck Month. Lock in a 6-year rate. Get 1.9% APR for 72 months on a 2023 F-150 only at your local Ford dealer.
Want free college or career training? It's possible.
You're going to Hollywood.
Watch Sunday and Monday at 8 on Apple Valley News Now. Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health, your 5-star rated hospital. This is how we care.
There's no other word quite like home, because it's more than any specific place. It could be in the team spirit that keeps your heart pounding the whole drive over the mountains. It could be in the friendships that make you able to laugh at yourself. It's a feeling, a belonging, and that's really different for everyone. So while we can't define what home is to you, what we can do is help you get there.
Find your way home in a 2024 Mazda CX-5 with 0% financing from McCurley Mazda.
At Mattress Depot USA, we realize your top priority is to get a quality mattress at a great price.
And it never hurts to do business with someone local.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
Welcome back. Walla Walla Public Schools is getting nearly $5 million in grants to help pay for more than a dozen new electric school buses. Now, most of that money will be coming from the Environmental Protection Agency. The district says they've already placed an order for 15 buses, just like these ones in the Pasco School District, which should start arriving next spring. They're also working on plans to install the charging stations for those buses this fall. Now, this all comes as the Biden administration is tightening the rules on emissions from buses, commercial vans, and freight trucks. Basically, the government tells manufacturers their products, in this case vehicles, can produce a certain amount of total emissions for the company. The rule is technology neutral, so vehicle makers can meet the new standards however they want to. They could do things like advanced internal combustion engines, hybrid vehicles, battery electric, or hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. All those new standards will be phased in gradually, but they will start speeding up after 2030. We're seeing lots of gorgeous sunsets out there. We're going to show you one in your viewer photo of the day when we come back.
Get $7,500 purchase allowance on most 2024 Cadillac Lyriq models. Visit your Yakima and Tri-Cities Cadillac dealer today.
Survival rates for people with colon cancer can be as high as 90% with early detection. Get more at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Prosser Digestive Health Center at Prosser Memorial Health reminds us that colon cancer screening saves lives. This is how we care.
Next ET. E.T. Vault Unlocked, Kevin Costner. From Westerns to sports films, E.T. on set of Kevin's iconic films.
It is a good job.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
I've been with U.S. Cellular for years now, and I think I'm their biggest fan. So they asked me to tell you about their special customer event, Us Days. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers, like up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone. So I said, if I'm going to be on TV, do you think I can get hair and makeup? And I even got a manicure, too.
Introducing Us Days at U.S. Cellular. Exclusive offers just for our customers. Get up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone.
You're looking at some real Jack-in-the-Box haters. Yeah, they exist. They have no idea they're about to try my new Smash Jack.
This is good. It's very fresh.
I like that sauce. I'm a saucy woman.
Probably not the best.
Not the best. She came in a white sedan. Tow it.
Almost like a flavor bomb.
I don't think it's a fast food hamburger.
This is more like homemade.
It's me.
Oh, shoot, Jack.
If this is your new burger,
yeah.
I'm going to you.
Say hello to the best rated burger in fast food.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
When it's more than just your lawn, it deserves the Kubota Z400. When you need a head-turning offer on class-leading speed, agility, durability, simple deck height adjustments, and a professional-grade cut, then you need the Kubota Z400 mower. Now get the Z400 mower for 0 down, 0% APR for 48 months or save $300.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Oh my gosh, wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Fly the Northwest over a state fish hatchery. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Welcome back. We're taking a final look at your forecast, Stacy. I'm so excited that we're going to have a nice weekend.
We're going to have a really nice weekend, and weather photo taking time, absolutely get outside. Check this out. Now, some of the clouds and the stormy weather we had also made for some beautiful photos, just like this one from Gretchen Erickson, Hermiston. This is sunset on the Umatilla River just north of Hermiston. Thank you, Gretchen. What a great picture. Real easy to submit yours. That little QR code on the right side of your screen. Go up with your phone and just click on that. That'll take you right to the place where you can submit your photo. And if you don't want to do that, just go to applevalleynewsnow.com. Click on the weather tab and you'll see where you can submit a photo. Very easy. So get outside and send those in. I want to see the Easter egg hunts. I want to see it all.
Yes.
All right. And speaking of Easter egg hunts, here is your Easter egg hunt forecast. So a little bit cool in the morning hours, but once the sun comes out, we start heading towards lunchtime. Temperatures will be pleasant. Look at that sunshine, maybe a few high clouds, but the wind's not going to be here. The sun's going to be here. The temperatures are going to be nice. And we gradually warm up beginning this weekend all the way into the first part, at least, of next week. And I think that that is perfect for the kids and Easter weekend.
Yes, fantastic. Perfect time of year.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, Stacy. And thank you for watching. You can always find the latest on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. We're back at 11.